Hey everybody. We actually like makeshift breakfast at this point because we're rushing to the 4 Ways exclusive books sale. My plan was that we were gonna leave at 7 and Pasani woke up very early. My camera is skew and I have no time to fix it because Uber is on the way. Here we are going to 4 Ways again a week later. Oh my gosh. And I had like something that kind of scared me a little bit this morning, but I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna pray. Let's eat and we go. I'm just gonna pray and we're going and we're coming back. And today I believe we're just gonna do what we need to do, and we're not going into shops and all of that. We're just buying we're getting a couple of books because you know what, ne? At the 50 rand sale, they added 5 rand this year, so it's 55 rand. Granny's not here. They added 5 rand, so it's 55 rand this year. But still, you get like 5 books for a price. A car. You get you get like 6 books for a price of 1. So that's pretty cool for readers. And I posted it on my YouTube and on my Instagram. And I'm just grateful that I bumped into this beautiful lady on YouTube. On Twitter that I like so much, posted about it. I searched for it 2 weeks ago and they said there isn't one this year, which was like, what? So I think I read an old thing. But yeah, we're on our way there right now. Let me just check my phone if the Uber is anywhere close by. And I couldn't get like a proper Uber, so I don't know if this Uber is going to if they're gonna let us go. And I couldn't get the big ones because they're very far, and now it's like 8:15 and they open at 9, so I'm pretty sure the queue is long. My plan was that we go at 7, but I like imagine standing for 2 hours in a queue with kids. Doesn't make sense. I was gonna go alone, but shame, man. My little people do need to go out and like let's redo, you know, like have a proper breakfast date this time around.
No, you won't open. I don't know how to open it.
I'll open it. Yo. The drama in the morning.
Basani,
are you done with your
it's almost here, Basani.
with your thingy?
2 minutes. Yes. And
Did you just toot?
That was 1.
Yeah, I'm tired. My hand is tired.
I bet you there's nobody here.
There are. But anyway, we're here. We're a little late, I think. Pasani says there's no one. I know. Last time I was here, I thought there was no one, and it was so cool. I think book lovers are a bit crazy.
Everybody ran to the book sale.
I'm already tired. This one is a bit. Oh yeah. I think today we did good. Oh yes, today we did so good. Oh my gosh, yes. Oh, today we did so good. I'm tired. Huh? What? Yes, but the last time I came here, I thought I was early and it was full. Oh, there's already a queue. There's a queue there. There's a queue. But I think we did good. I think we need to get a trolley. So let's quickly go to the shop, get a trolley, and then join the queue. The queue is not too bad. Oh, I love it for us. I love it for us. Just on the way. Because no, they're not closed. I'm actually so happy that the queue is not that bad. We're just gonna get a trolley from one of the shops, maybe Checkers. No man, I think it's a bit far. Where is the closest shop? We need to see where the closest shop is so we can get a trolley. Let's see. Oh, there's Checkers over there. Let's go get it. Just gonna get a trolley. Hopefully they don't shoe us. Shame, man. I actually wanted to get one of those pull trolley things, but Oh, I wanted to get one of those cool trolley thingies, but I couldn't because they said that they didn't have the sale this year. Got our trolleys, we were racing, and little man there was embarrassed because Rufuma and I were racing. Obviously, no one's here to I'm pushing the kids, look. Pushing the kids. This one was racing with me. That's for the books. And then this one was embarrassed. My kids went overboard this time around, and because they did that, I'm gonna make them read 1 hour in the morning, 1 hour at night.
Oh, when our heart feels I want to read 100 pages a day.
No. When your heart feels like it, you'll just do that. But I'm gonna make you read because they went overboard. Like I was like, oh gosh, there goes everything in my account. Which one? You guys need to finish the ones. You need to finish the books you're reading. Which one are you going to read, Nhlelo?
I'm going to read my manga.
Which one are you going to read? Oh, so I don't understand this whole manga thing. I'm going to have to
That's exactly manga.
Yes, that's manga. Reading. I need to investigate this manga. Like, I'm that parent, guys.
It's not safe.
Eh? Yeah, no, I'm that parent. I'm that weird parent that has to check if everything. Oh, also, guys, Nhlelo and Nyelete. Super. Where's the car? Is that your car? Super friendly, going to strangers, giving them hugs and everything in between. Like, I feel like they can just grab them and run away with them. Like, I was so uncomfortable because in this day and age, you don't know.
Even if you say, let's go, you want to go home with me?
And they're like, yes. And they were just, yeah. And I love the fact that they are, I love the fact that they're super friendly. But at the same time, I'm just scared that, you guys are going to make my child roll. That child. I'm just scared that someone will grab them and they won't scream. They'll just smile and go. So we need to do something about that. Anyway, we're going home now. After they cleaned me out. These kids cleaned me out, so they have to read these books. Hey, you. Kasishma kanjani? Sendokshura. Another party. I still have not recovered fully as yet. Yesterday I had a tough day. But yeah, we are going now to, yeah guys, it's half an hour away. My kids are crying like crazy because they want to come with, and there's just no way I can take them with. Nyelete always struggles when Rufuma has to go because they like super close, and so yeah, it's just one of those today. But anyway, we out. Also, I'm still not feeling well, as I said, and I don't know where I'm gonna be sitting for 2 hours. We're super late. We are super duper late. I slept at 20 to 5. Like, I don't know what happened. Insomnia just hit me. But anyway, we need to go right now, and because it's so far away, an Uber Black costed about $500, so I couldn't get an Uber Black. So actually, not fingers crossed. I prayed, and I'll pray. We out. Also, I feel like Fuma's wearing dirty pants. She's wearing pants she was wearing yesterday for some reason. I don't know why, but anyway. The truth is I was falling asleep in the coffee shop. I'm hoping that Reformer is finished with the party things because I need to go home. Also, I need to get there before the kiddies wake up in trouble by some shame. But yeah, enjoyed being in the coffee shop. Didn't read much though. I didn't read much at all. So just going back. I'm having an apple and ginger juice place. Sheesh, I wonder where. Okay, I hope I'm not late for her, and I actually hope she's done. The germaphobe in me. Apparently, they don't allow food in here. And now I'm leaving my juice that's open with them while I fetch my child. I don't even know how long I'm going to wait there for. So there's no way I'm leaving my open food in there. Absolutely no way. With the straw. And then I have to come back, put my mouth on the straw. And I don't know who touched the straw. I should have just stayed there at the coffee shop, to be honest. I could. Literally just finished vlogging and I was on photo, not even on video. Never mind pressing record. No, I was on photo. But anyway, we are back home now. We came home with one of Reformer's mom's friends. Had fun on the way, chats, laughs. It was just cool. I don't know. Hello, my girl, come give mama a hug. Hey, my let's Hello. There's no car, my boy. There's no car. No, we didn't leave you for the movie. We're going next week for the movie. Yes, we're going. Yes, there's another party next week. There's another party next week. Anyway, I'm just glad that I was able to go through that. Hey, Nhlelo. Why are you still in your PJs, my boy? PJs. You need to get a bath, okay? And change. But anyway, it was fun. Yes. I'm saying it was fun. I was not there. There was no way I could take it. That's why I ended up going to a coffee shop to read because it was too noisy for me to be there. But the reason why I went to the parties last week and this week while I'm still sick is because those are Rufumo's bestie friends, and they supported her so much during her birthdays as well. And so I had to make it. I had to make sure that I make it this week. I tried to get a lift for her with her friend, but she wasn't around, so we couldn't let them go together, and Rufumo really wanted to go with her. So I'm just glad that we didn't get to do the Uber thing. We came back with one of her best friend's moms. Yeah, I'm gonna do the Sunday thing now because it's Sunday. I'm gonna cook, and I'll see if I can put together a Sunday video. Right. Yes, my boy. Guys, like I haven't had my coffee. Every morning she tells us about her dreams. And right now I told her, sorry for crustiness, I haven't even washed my face yet. Told her she must wait until I have my coffee, and then she can tell me about her weird dreams. Sometimes feel like she makes them up. And she insists she's telling me the end. It's still part of the dream. Like, let me have my coffee first.
It's a little part of the dream. It's a little part of the dream.
I need to have my coffee first. Like the other day, I don't know. It's always flying squads and unicorns and everything weird. I need my coffee first. And I'm not those kind of people that need to have coffee. Oh, don't speak to me. I need my coffee first. No, but for Rufumo's dreams. And I'm not talking about dreams in life. We're talking about the ones where you close your eyes and then you imagine. Those kind of dreams. I cannot. What happened at the end of the dream?
So, you're trying those hot Cheetos and you guys left me the littlest bit. And I thought it was real. And then when I woke up, I was like, where are they? Where are they? And then in my mind, I was like, where are they? Where are they? And then you said, go to class.
This is made up. Is this a real dream?
Yeah.
Rufumo, is this a real dream?
Yes. It's a real dream. It's a real dream.
So we stole your Cheetos.
Yes.
All of us who don't even want your hot Cheetos. We don't even eat those kind of hot chips.
We're in Ackermans and I was trying on clothes. And then I was trying on this top, and then after that you were like, let's go to Pip. You said that. And then after that, we went to Pip, but then I was like, hi, you guys are leaving me alone, but I could, in my dream, I don't know why, but I couldn't take off my top, so I just ran off with the top, and then I had
the Ackerman's top.
And then gave it if I'm and after that, so it couldn't detect me when I lifted the top.
I can't. What did you dream? Like, okay, like at this point, everybody tell me their dreams. What did you dream, Letty?
I was going outside playing.
You were going outside playing in your dream?
Yeah.
Who were you playing with?
And I was going at the beach.
I think Nyeleti had the best dream going to the beach because Basani dreamt she stole a top at Ackerman's. Reformo dreamt that we stole her Cheetos. But Letty,
I didn't steal a top. Like,
you were at the beach. Yes, girl. I love your dream.
After 1 p.m.
I mustn't drink coffee after 1 p.m. Why?
He should have slept today.
Yeah.
He slept today and woke up today.
Yeah, no, he slept very late yesterday. He was saying, why shouldn't I have coffee after 1 p.m.?
I don't know if it's something that.
Yeah, what's the reason? But I usually have my coffee in the morning. So I'm not the kind of person that has like 100 coffees a day. If I have to have like an iced coffee later and I had a proper coffee in the morning, then I'll have it in like, what do you call it? Decaf.
I've been wearing these socks ever since.
Hey, Rafuma, you can't admit such stuff.
Sis.
It's Tuesday today.
Yeah.
So it means that you didn't bathe yesterday. Does that mean that? You've been wearing these socks ever you were gone. You need to go make a wee. Go. Also, the sun is just gorgeous.
Cello, did you tell about Cello?
What about him?
The bathroom.
What did you do? It gets cold on time. Make sure somebody loves you. Ooh. It's cold at the time. Make sure somebody loves you. Dun, 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 dun. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. Ay, dun, dun. It gets cold outside. Make sure somebody loves ya. Na na na. Make sure somebody loves ya. No, I win.
No, I win.
I win.
No.
No, you.
Min.
You win.
No, Min.
I
I'm
win.
the only one. I win.
I win.
Min, man win.
I win, Hello.
No, I win.
Letty wins. Letty is the stronger one.
Me
And you.
time to
Okay.
sing.
It gets cold outside. Make sure somebody loves ya.
Stop. I win. Min.
Nah, I win.
Min.
You win.
Yeah, you win.
Okay.
All of us are win.
All right.
Win.
Okay, you sing, Hello.
Let me sit down.
It's too much. It's a lot. It's a lot.
Eating.
I win. Who win? Who wins? We all win. You don't want it. Stella was eating all along and you see your dad now, you don't want it. Hey guys, so it's Thursday morning today. And yesterday, which was a holiday, on the 9th of August, I just wanted to put meat in the oven and make some chakalaka maybe and just have rolls. And so I ordered from Checker 6060. I wanted the fresh rolls, not the ones in like packets, so they can just give us 10 rolls so we can have at least like 2 each, the adults 2 each for the bigger people and then 1 each for the babies. Did they not give me 10 of these? So 10 packets of 6 rolls inside. All I wanted was just 10 rolls, like 10, like you know the 2 rand ones. That's all I wanted, and they gave me 10 packs of these. Like when the things came in, I was like, why is it so many packets? Why do we have so many packets in? But like you know, like the Checker 6060 packs, I didn't understand. And then I got in. And I just picked, like I opened it and I took out what I needed because I was just all over the show. But then I saw like an apology and still it didn't ring to me. They're like, oh, we'll give you back your 35 rand, what's this? Delivery cost. And I'm like, okay, I don't know what this is about. But this morning I then realized that we opened like we had 1.5 packs and the rest are just everywhere. And so I decided to just take a couple and go give them, actually 5 packs. I'm gonna take 5 packs right now. I'm gonna go give them to the lovely people that help us protect this residency, whatever. So I'm gonna go out and give them 5 packs. Hopefully I find people there, and the people that I know that are just super sweet and always helpful. Even if they're not there, I'll just give it, like I'll give the rolls to whoever is there. So yeah, let me quickly go give them. I'm gonna put them in this bag. I am so big on totes. I love tote bags. And so I'm gonna put them in this Harvard tote bag. I got it from Mr. Price. Love it, love it, love it, love it. And I put them in here and I'll just go share them. But Checker 6060, what the heck? Honestly, what the heck? Like I asked for 10 singular rolls and then you give me 10 sixes. 10 sixes. Nice one. Nice one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm just gonna quickly go before my kiddies wake up and just go to the gate and yeah. Sheesh, check us. Yo, like I don't get it. Whoever bought this, the math was not mathing, or I mean, you could have just taken two. It's like 6, right? And I wanted 10. So if this is the because this was actually the alternative, right? So if they didn't have the singular ones, you could have just, I mean, she could have just taken 2 of these and it's like 12. But no, she had to, because it's, I said 10 singular rows. She had to take, and the substitute was this. She had to take like 10 6s. Yeah, ne? Mathematics, Vaskande. Honestly, I'm just reminded of a time in our lives where we needed, we just were going through a tough time in our lives. Our life turned upside down, totally upside down. And I remember we got to a point where, I mean, we didn't even have money for bread. Simple bread. Hard times those. You know, you find yourself in a point where you are able to afford everything, to where you're not able to afford the bare minimum, you know. And so at the time, I remember I just didn't know what I was gonna feed my kids. I didn't care for me, but more over for my kids, and there was just nothing. One couldn't even scramble like 5 rand or like 10 rand for bread. And I just washed the kids' clothes, and then I went to the line, and when I got to the washing line, I found like 20 rand. It's one of those, you know, the ones that you just put up. I found 20 rand stuck underneath the washing line thing. I don't know what you call them. 20 rand. I didn't know if the wind blew it and it got stuck there. I didn't know if someone, I don't know, was led by the spirit to just take 20 rand and pin it down there on the washing line thing. I really don't know, but it was there. It was there, and I was able to take it and buy bread so my kids could eat. I only had 2 kids at the time, Basani and Riri, and you know, moments like this make me just think that maybe it wasn't a mistake that we got all of that, or all of those roles. Maybe we got all of those roles even though I didn't pay for them, so that someone can have bread, someone that needs bread can have bread today, you know, because sometimes it's what people need. I've been through that before. Went from like a great life of needing nothing to me not being able to, or us not being able to afford bread. And so I was just reminded of that maybe this was no mistake. It was no coincidence. Just stuff in my nose. It was no coincidence that maybe this was by divine intervention, so somebody can have bread, because I've been through that and I know how that rolls. And I once just found 20 rand stuck under our washing line, and that made our week. One could just buy bread and our kids could eat and we could eat for a couple of days. So yeah, back home I haven't had breakfast yet, and it's going to like 11 or 12. I'm gonna make myself some, I've already made eggs. My kids ate all the leftovers. that I was salivating for. So as I said, when you have a house full of kids, food will literally disappear. I'm busy making them their lunch right now. Yeah, I'm busy making them their lunch, and I'm just gonna have my bread. I don't feel like coffee this morning, which is like wow, but yeah, I don't feel like coffee at all. I'm just gonna make myself some juice, and I'll have a roll from those that we still have, and some eggs and mayo. Nothing fancy, just an egg with roll. I don't even have cheese. I have nothing. I just have rolls and eggs, and that's what I'm gonna have with a bit of juice. But yeah, I think I want to tell you more about difficult times and what they've taught me. You know, the thing about bad times, or terrible times, is that, or hard times, that's what that's the word I'm looking for, is that they recur. You can find yourself in a high and then go to the lowest low, and then find yourself high again, and then only to go down again. And it's not it's not because there's something wrong with you, but life has its ups and downs. And especially if you're like a dreamer and you depend on your dreams to actually feed you, you might find yourself going like up and down. But what I've learned from all these ups and downs, because sometimes, I mean, the highs can be super high and the lows can be like crawling on your knees low, but what I've learned also is, because I've been through highs and I know what high feels like, and I've been through the lowest of lows and I know what those feel like. What I've learned is that now when I do go through the lows, it's more like I can handle it better. I handle it better because, man, there's a verse in Job. I've shared it on this channel a couple of times and I forgot where it's at, but it's the one that says, I went to the west, you were not there. I went to the east, you were not there. But it said, in the end, he says, for I know when I come out of this, I'll come out as gold. Like, if you get burned so much and you go through all of these hard times, sometimes the hard times are terrible. Like, everyone around you will turn against you. And I think I'll share more on that on Sunday, on the Sunday video. But you can find yourself so alone sometimes. But like, it gets terrible. It gets hard sometimes. But it says, for I know when I come out of this, I'll come forth as gold. Like, there's no use of you going through all of this and not coming out as gold. And so what I've learned is that I handle it a little bit better now. you know, I handle it a little better because I've learned and I've seen that, you know, God does take you out. God does take you out. Sometimes it takes a little bit longer for him to take you out. I mean, there's another instance in the same period that I was talking about earlier where, I mean, there were just no groceries again, there was no food, and look, I have family, but I felt like we had exhausted our calls, like always calling like, oh, please help us. Or you get to a point where you're like, I can't anymore. And I remember sitting there not knowing what to do, and I just had a voice saying, just go through your jackets, your coats, like, and it wasn't winter. I went through all the coats, looking in the pockets, and bam, I bumped into like 850 rand. I don't know where that 850 rand came from. We were not I think for a whole year or 2 years, we were not in a position where we would have 850 rand just sitting, not even 10 rand. Like, we knew every cent that was around. You know, I really don't know where that 850 guys went to Food Lovers Market. And at the time, look, this is not, Karija was how old? 2 years. She was 2 years old, so it's not that far back. But I remember that 850 at Food Lovers, if you knew how to shop, I mean, they would sell these chicken bones, but they had meat, you know, and they were like going for like 10 rand or 20 rand, I'm not sure, but one could make a meal. Guys, I think I learned how to be a great cook through those hard times, and I just bought all of the stuff and we were good. We had food, you know. I don't know how that 850 rand ended up in that pocket. It sounds like a fairy tale, right? But it's not. But, you know, so every time now that I go through hard times, I think I look back to those days and just to see how God and how far God has brought me and has brought us as a family. When those hard times hit, even though it's like so bad, I handle it a little bit differently because I know that there's like, you know, yes, it gets dark, but eventually it does get lighter. And when I say eventually, because it's easy to sit and think, oh my gosh, it's been way too long that we've been in the dark, like it's just been way too long. I will go back to my son in 2017 when I lost my son while he was hooked up on machines. I remember coming home and praying. I took this little baby blanket, I think it was probably Basani's or Rufumo's. I put it on the floor and I knelt down and I cried. This was the day before the planned switching off of the machines. I prayed so hard. I was like, God, please make a way. And as I was praying, God spoke to me, and I feel like that's an intimate moment between God and I. So I'm not gonna say exactly what God said to me, but just to bring light to it, He comforted me and said it was okay. He said I must trust Him, and He said that He would wipe my tears away. This is just me kind of like simplifying it without sharing exactly what God said to me, because I believe that's an intimate moment between Him and I. And I had the strength to go and sit there as they switched off the machines and hold my son as he slowly slipped away. It wasn't until 4 years later that I saw God's promise come forth. My son's other name is Shitimbi, and that's because it's God's promise. 4 years, and I think it got to a point where I didn't even think about it anymore. I didn't even think that it would happen, you know, because the doctors had told me that I would never have a son again, like ever. And like, don't even try. If you do, you're gonna, you know, the same thing that happened right now, the exact same thing is gonna happen. And so it was 4 years later. So sometimes, you know, it takes a bit long. It takes long for things to come all right. So, you know, I think looking around my life and all the difficulties I'm facing right now, whether be it in my YouTube career, whether it be it in my children's lives, in my life, in my husband's life, and our well-being and everything else, when I look at that, and sometimes I feel like I think it's been too long, I'm reminded of all the times God has come through. Sometimes it took a year, sometimes it took 2 years, sometimes it took 4 years, but he still came through. And so looking at that, I am strengthened. And so today I just wanted to share that, you know, God comes through, and he comes through in ways that we don't understand. Sometimes you'll find a pinned 20 rand on, like, under your washing line. Sometimes you just find a stack of money inside you, a jacket you took, like, and sometimes someone will just give you rolls, like it just happens, and you don't even know why. Like, well, who knows why I got all those 100 rolls? You know what I'm saying? You know, and sometimes it takes long, and sometimes it's like whatever it is that you're going through, and just know that it does, like, the light does come through one day. It does. It does. Sometimes it will take longer than you wish, but it will eventually do that. Thank you so much for joining me for this week's family weekly vlog. Join me again next Friday for a weekly vlog, but tomorrow we have a new segment coming in. I spoke about things that I wanted to add. There are 2 things that I'm hoping to add, and it starts on Saturday. When I say tomorrow, I know I'm recording on Thursday, but I mean on Saturday I'll be sharing book vlogs. So, like, it will be a vlog but surrounding books and reading and everything else. I've always been like a non-fiction reader, but because of certain things that I was doing in my life, I was forced to go back. Like, as a child I used to read a lot of fiction, and kind of stopped somewhere, and you know, I fell in love with fiction again because I started reading fiction because of certain things that I was doing in my life. And now I'm just going through discovering a lot of fiction and just falling in love with it. And I thought, you know what, I'm gonna have like a segment on Saturdays where I have book vlogs every Saturday, hopefully. And so we're starting tomorrow. I want them to be at like around 9 o'clock, but tomorrow it might not be at 9 o'clock because I have a lot of things to do. But yeah, from tomorrow, which is the day after tomorrow for me, I'll be sharing book vlogs, cozy book vlogs. So everything will be in a vlog format. So, you know, it will be in a vlog format where I share about what I read, to be read, what I think about reading, and we'll sometimes even have what do they call them? The word is not coming to me. Well, we'll read together just to encourage ourselves. I'll have lives and we'll do those kind of things, so we encourage each other to just read, you know. Anyway, thank you so much for joining me. I will see you when I see you. Ciao, ciao.